XRP didn't need hype, it needed time. And now, time is up.
So, can Jay Powell make it through the weekend? That's the subject of the riff. Is Jay Powell going to make it through this weekend?
With Gary Gensler sidelined and Jerome Powell rumored to be next, the floodgates could be opening to a full-blown risk-on rally. While the crowd is busy aping into pump.fun, Ripple is busy shaking hands with banking giants like BNY Mellon. And they're not just rubbing elbows with the banks. Ripple just announced they're becoming one. Insane, I know. And as if the partnerships weren't enough, Ripple just rolled out a new sidechain to supercharge XRP's ecosystem. And the timing couldn't be any more perfect. XRP is just days away from the first ever ETF approval on July 18. But what does all of this mean for your bags? Don't worry, Crux got you covered, stay tuned. Or as we like to say here, it's time to ape into some alpha. If you're new here, welcome to Alpha Bros, the ultimate pit stop for Web3 wisdom. Smash that like and subscribe for Pup Tux, who's the newest member of the XRP army. Now look, whether you're an XRP OG or still think it's a banker's coin, what's happening right now is impossible to ignore. Because this week, the narrative just flipped and XRP's not just playing defense. Ripple is now stepping into the banking arena. Ripple National Trust Bank has officially filed with the OCC, and is set to launch out of New York. This marks a monumental shift in crypto as Ripple evolves from the first major blockchain payment infrastructure into a full-fledged banking institution. And they're not alone. Check it.
Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse joined CNBC's Squawk Box this morning to discuss the new partnership and why the firm chose BNY.
I think as the crypto industry has emerged from kind of the last administration where the industry was being attacked, working with the most trusted, the most well-regulated, and even the best capitalized partners is a way to continue to build trust in this system. And
Ripple just teamed up with BNY Mellon, the 10th largest bank in the world, and a heavyweight in asset management. When you see who's backing XRP, you start to realize this isn't just another altcoin. It's a power play. Now, here's where things get interesting. Ripple just dropped a bombshell. The XRPL EVM Sidechain is officially in motion and already secured over $100 million in TVL. Built with the Cosmos SDK and supported by Peersys Technology, who are veterans in both Cosmos and XRP, this new chain brings full Ethereum virtual machine compatibility to the XRP ledger. DeFi, NFTs, smart contracts, you name it, are officially coming to XRP. With blazing fast block times of 3 to 5 seconds, sub-second transaction fees, and over 1,000 TPS, it's optimized for speed and scaling. Users can lock XRP for EXRP, which becomes usable in DeFi through bridging, like Axelar or Wormhole, unlocking access to broader ecosystems. Back in 2012, XRP set out to be a true peer-to-peer cash, which Bitcoin left behind when it pivoted to digital gold. It was built for speed and stability and not some fancy smart contract. But that chapter is officially closed. With the XRPL EVM now live, it's like holding a balloon underwater. Those opportunities are about to burst to the surface. Make sure you're locked into this channel because I'm on the hunt for the biggest gems launching on this upgraded network. Over in AlphaGemZ, I'm tracking the plays that can run. A few off the top of my head are Cosmos, Axelar, Wormhole, and maybe even Osmosis as the top DEX in Cosmos. More details on AlphaGemZ coming up. Stay tuned. When your blockchain is set to replace Swift for global dominance, but it's 90 degrees out and you got a dragon to ride, priorities come first. My net worth is in his hands, and David just said XRP stands for Extra Refreshing Pool Time. I might be regretting this decision. Now, while the XRP army cools off, the SEC is heating up because 11 XRP ETF filings are in motion. If we learned anything from the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, it's that billions can flood into the market within 24 hours. And on July 18th, ProShares is scheduled to launch the very first XRP ETF. The setup is there, momentum is building, and if the ETF drops in just a few days, XRP won't just be making waves, it'll be making headlines. Love it or hate it, XRP became the blueprint for beating the SEC, and they're not done yet. Far from it. They are now leading the charge to help shape U.S. crypto regulation from the top down. Last week, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse took a stand in front of the Senate. Here's what he had to say.
We were the first leading U.S. company to be sued by the SEC. We and many others understood that a loss here would be a death knell for the industry. Fortunately, after 4 years of a hard-fought legal battle, we prevailed. The court ruled in our favor on everything that mattered, including finding that the token XRP is not, in and of itself, a security. Our victory cleared the path for other market participants to fight back. Despite these headwinds, Ripple still prioritizes education and engagement with policymakers and regulators globally.
You see, it was never just about beating Gary Gensler's SEC. That was just the opening move. Ripple's playing the long game, bringing in banks, institutions, policymakers, and yes, even the President of the United States. And don't blink, because if Trump's latest post is any signal, XRP's next move might hit before you even scroll to these comments. While you're down there, smash that like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any big XRP announcements like these two I'm about to drop. Ripple's RLUSD Stablecoin has surpassed $500 million market cap in under 6 months, putting it among the top 20 stablecoins. With heavyweights like BNY Mellon back in custody, RLUSD liquidity is only getting started. Could it one day dethrone USDT or even USDC to become the stablecoin king? Drop your answer in the comments below. I want to hear if you think it has what it takes to run the table. Another update is Ondo's tokenized U.S. Treasury Fund, OUSG, which now runs on the XRP ledger with over 30 million TVL live on chain. This means that institutions can mint, redeem, and trade tokenized treasuries 24/7. Their recent purchase of standard custody gives them full institutional-grade custody. Think RLUSD, RWAs, tokenized assets, all under one roof. Somewhere, BlackRock just raised an eyebrow. There is a reason XRP made it into the U.S. digital asset stockpile alongside Cardano and Solana. It is a strategic asset. And while the U.S. is slow towards adoption, Ripple's gone global, locking in regulatory green lights in both Dubai and Singapore. These are two of the most forward-thinking financial hubs on the planet, and XRP is plugging directly into their financial infrastructure. This is the kind of shift that separates retail noise from real alpha. And while others are still catching up on XRP news, AlphaGemZ is already digging for the next big plays that will be dropping on XRPL's EVM. My say call just 3 weeks back, already up over 2x. That's the kind of early momentum we catch in AlphaGemZ. You'll get exclusive Q&A sessions, a gem watch list with buy and sell calls, and direct access to our VIP trading group, now over 450 traders strong. You'll also get access to Bros Academy, where we'll teach you how to research and trade, plus one-on-one portfolio audits. I've already helped over 160 bros dial in their portfolios. If you're ready to stop guessing and start moving like a pro, hit that link below and use code BROS20 to lock in 20% off for life. More details in the description below. Let's get it. And this was the last piece of XRP news I almost forgot to mention. It's official. FedWire just went live with ISO 2022. After years of playing catch-up, the US just locked arms with Swift and Target too. And if you're wondering why tokens like Hedera, Algorand, XDC, and XLM are pumping this week, yeah, I already called it. Go binge my videos on those after this one. XRP just woke up, smashing through my $2.90 target, and if history repeats itself, this breakout is just getting started. Now, enough from me. Does XRP make you want to get out of bed each morning, or do you just want to hit that snooze button? Drop it in the comments below, and if you learned something, smash that like and subscribe for more heat. Less than half of you are following this channel. Let's fix it. So, don't just become a spectator. Get in the game. Join our free Discord with over 3,600 bros. Follow me on X, and let's navigate this cycle together. Because markets rise, fall, and reset, but those who stay sharp and stay learning, they're the ones still standing when the dust settles. Thanks for watching. June's top 5 video, I talked about this breakout a month ago. Now, check out July's top video, and while you're at it, check out this video. You don't want to miss it. I was your host, Crux, signing out. Be patient, keep persistent, stay alpha.